In this video, we will be taking a look at Met's new online customer website, as well as going over how to navigate through this new site and to take a look at some of the new benefits this site has to offer for Met customers. So to get started, what you have to do is go to the Michigan Education Trust website at setwithmet.com. Then at the top, click on Manage Your Account, and then Account Login. If you have not yet registered for online access, you can do that here. If you have not yet registered and need assistance, you can watch our how-to video by clicking on Customer Web Transition Page. Although if you have already logged on, you can go ahead and log in at the bottom. Now the first thing you'll notice from our old website is that the site is much cleaner and easier to use. What we're going to take a look at first is in the top right corner, a tab called Profile. Now if you click on that, a drop-down box will come up with purchaser information, beneficiary information, appointee information. So if you click on purchaser information, it will show the demographic information such as address, phone numbers, and email address. So if any information ever changes, you can easily update that information here. So for example, if you were to move and your address change, you can just click on Edit, type in your new address information here, click on Save, confirm that this new information is correct, then click Save again. It will ask you to go through the multi-factor authentication process again after you get a confirmation that your address information has been successfully updated. Another useful tab is your contract details page. In this, you'll be able to navigate using this box all the contracts that are linked to your account that you can easily switch between. It will provide all your contract information such as your contract number, status, and type. If you continue to scroll down, you'll see some of your contract information, such as how much money the contract was purchased for, the amount of money received so far for the contract, the balance remaining to the contract is paid in full, the projected enrollment year, and who the refund designee is. Now, if you look at the payment schedule box, this will mostly pertain to contracts that are pay-as-you-go or monthly payments. It will indicate the amount that your next payment will be for, the date of when your next payment is due. If you do have a pay-as-you-go contract, please note that the contract purchase price will show $0 for pay-as-you-go contracts since there is no scheduled total payment amount and the date that your last payment was made. Payment schedule will only apply to monthly purchase. Now if you go back to your contracts, you can take a look at transaction history. And if you scroll down, you see the payment history. So it will show all payments that you've made into your account since the contract was started. And if you need these for your records, you can easily export this information into an Excel spreadsheet, a PDF, or a CSV file. A useful tab will be your benefits usage history. The first box will show you your most recent usage. So this will indicate the school that Met paid, the year and term, the status, the total amount paid, and the date that the payment was processed. If you continue to scroll down, the next table will give you a full breakdown of every payment that Met has made, the term and year, the school that the payment was made to, how many credit hours the student took, and the total amount Met paid to that school during that school semester. At the bottom, it will give you a total amount that Met has paid out for this contract. What we'll be taking a look at next will be in your Prepaid Benefits tab, and then Benefits Information. Now if you scroll down, the first thing you'll see is your available benefits. How many credit hours were purchased on the contract, how many have been used, and how many credits you still have remaining on your contract. The next thing you'll see are important links you will need to manage usage of your Met educational benefits. And the first thing you'll see is your notice to use Met educational benefits. Now you'll click on this link if you want to activate your contract for a Michigan public university or community college. The next tab you'll see is your notice to terminate Met educational benefits. Now this link is only to terminate your contract if you're going to be using your Met at an independent college or out-of-state institution. The next link will be to terminate your Met contract if you have a community college contract but plan on attending a 4-year Michigan public university. The next link will be to terminate your Met contract if you're not planning on attending a higher education institution and you want a refund on your contract. It is important to note
that you're required to fill out a form that requires a notarized signature.
Continuing down, you see a notice to transfer to another university or college.
Notice of transfer can be used for transferring from one Michigan Public University to another Michigan Public University, or from one non-public institution to another non-public institution.
The next tab will be for notice to declare a major area of study. And this is for degrees or majors that require more than the standard 120 credit hours to graduate.
And this link will be a form that will need to be filled out by your school declaring how many credits your major requires.
The next link is to request to transfer Met educational benefits. Now this will be for beneficiaries who are done with their higher education but have additional credit hours remaining on their contract. You can transfer those credits to another family member for use.
To transfer benefits, you will need to submit a form that requires a notarized signature plus a $25 transfer fee that can be paid either through check or online payment.
And the final tab is to calculate the termination payout amount for this contract. Now this is a very helpful tool if you're ever going to terminate your contract for any reason. And we'll take a closer look at that now. The first thing we'll take a look at is the reason why you're terminating the contract. For example, if I was the beneficiary and planned on attending a Michigan Independent College, you would select A. You would select who this refund would go to. So if I still wanted Met to pay the Michigan Independent College directly, you would select school. Then type in the academic year and semester you would like the refund for, and then you would click Next. And a projected termination amount will be calculated for you. And those are just some of the useful tools you'll find on Met's new online customer portal. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to our office.